poprzednim odcinku.
Kosmos, ale jak się kolorystycznie dobrali, nie? Jak w Oreo. Moi drodzy, powracamy do naszego zacnego Starfielda, do pięknej serii fabularnej, którą mam nadzieję przywitacie kciukiem w górę, a jako, że pamiętajcie, że gramy fabułę, no to będą oczywiście fabularne spoilery, ale tymczasem musimy dostać się do dwóch pypciów, którzy przyjechali tu specjalnie dla mnie, żeby pewnie mnie pouczać i dawać mi jakieś wskazówki i prawdopodobnie skończy się to straszliwą kłótnią. Ale może nie będzie tragedii. Zobaczymy. Czołem, pypcie. Jestem uzbrojony, nie kłóćcie się ze mną.
Do you understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlocked the secret of interstellar travel. At the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all the settled systems?
Poświęcenie Ziemi było zbyt wysoką ceną za napęd grawitonowy. Straciliśmy nasz dom.
Assuming we weren't going to lose it anyway. War, disease, famine, all the classics.
Don't you see? The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice. How many would have chosen Earth? What gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
You see the hypocrisy in what the emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts for themselves.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That is why we watch over them. The only thing you are watching out for is yourself.
O rany. Pora, by decyzję podjął ktoś inny niż Astranie. A myślę, że emisariusz ma rację. Tak mi się wydaje.
Join me, old friend. We can collect the final pieces together.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not his old friend, remember? You're from another universe. Don't try to manipulate him. Okay. I couldn't win you over on philosophy. How about pragmatism? I'm more powerful than the emissary. Than any other starborn. And you might not understand why, but I want you to succeed. You've never gotten this far before. I need to see what happens to you.
Mam was dość, poradzę sobie bez was? Nie wiem. Z jednej strony rozumiem emisariusza, a z drugiej nazywam mnie starym przyjacielem, choć tak naprawdę nie zna mnie jako mnie. Kurde, no nie wiem. Ciężka impreza. Nie wiem, trudny wybór, naprawdę. Ojejku. Bo wiem, że jakby to emisariusza to jest takie oklepane dobre niby, ale z drugiej strony czuję, że tam jest podwójne dno, a poradzenie sobie bez was. Sam nie wiem, czy jestem po stronie emisariusza. Mam dylemat. Z drugiej strony świat obecny już zna podróże międzygwiezdne. Sam nie wiem. Ale fakt, strata naszej planety to jest coś, co do mnie przemawia. Dobra, niech będzie emisariusz.
Thank you.
Well, can't say I didn't try. We'll settle this at the usual place.
The buried temple. We'll be there.
You're lucky I'm a man of my word. I'll see you there.
Stay for a moment. You must have questions about what happens next. We will not be able to go to the buried temple right away. There are still other artifacts out there in the settled systems that haven't been gathered. You will need to work with your colleagues in Constellation to find them.
Czym jest pogrzebana świątynia?
There's always a final artifact in a specific temple. The hunter and I agreed that whoever you sided with, the other would wait there. Expect anything and everything. Other starborn, human mercenaries and defenses, alien creatures under mind control. It's all fair game.
Dlaczego czekamy? Nie możemy zaatakować łowcy teraz?
He and I have made a number of agreements over the years, if you can even call them years at this point. We let him go. In exchange, he'll wait at the buried temple. You'll be able to prepare any way you can before then.
Będziesz mi towarzyszyć?
I will meet you in orbit above the buried temple. We'll face what's there together.
Dlaczego nie możemy już teraz udać się do pogrzebanej świątyni?
All of the other artifacts need to be gathered before the final one will reveal itself. I will be bringing mine. The hunter will be bringing his. And you will need to bring the rest. All of the ones Constellation can find.
Dobra. Poziom 20. No to ja powiem tak, ja bym kupił nowe autko. Punkty rang aż 3, ale jaja. Szopracz w kradzieży kieszonkowej. Perswazja. Coś mogę? Skradanie się. Kolejne ataki zaskoczenia 20. Zużyć cały tlen. Techniczne zabezpieczenia. O! Kolejny skok za pomocą plecaka podczas walki da się zrobić. Medycyna. Tańsza sprzedaż, a co jest super. Dodatkowe kredyty przy przeszukiwaniu pojemników. Przeszukaj pojemniki 25. Nice. A tutaj handel. Dobra. Potrzymajmy to jeszcze. I teraz zadanie Moa. Może tak, może najpierw zamiast skakać, to upadnę na ziemię. Uwaga. Bum. Misja. Ukończ ostatnie mignięcia. Wróć do loży. Okej. Da się zrobić. Wiecie co zrobimy? Zrobimy wszystko co się da, ale porobimy sobie. Przygotujemy się do wielkiego finału. Robiąc dużo pobocznych. Ojojojoj. Ojojojoj. Jak nic. Poszukamy teraz ciekawych questów. Co wy na to? Myślę, że będzie spoko.
Hey, I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together to say goodbye. You know, to Sam.
Przyjdę, Noel. Obiecuję.
Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity.
Jest nieskończenie wiele wersji mnie, współczuje każdy z nich.
I don't think I understand.
Saying we're living on the parallel, a you for every universe?
Let's take a step back. This is everything we've been building towards, and the implications are a lot to take in. Could you explain the part about multiple universes one more time for everyone?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
Jestem po spotkaniu z wersją sama. Powiedział mi, że w jedności powstały Astranie, którzy potrafią przemieszczać się między wszechświatami.
And that's why the Starborn want the artifacts so desperately. They're the keys to unlocking the infinite.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation.
Powinniśmy pomyśleć o tym, co to dla nas oznacza.
You're right. This is a lot to take in.
Take some time to process, everyone. We finally have some answers. Now we need to figure out what to do with them.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
Dobra.
These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn.
Dzięki, Latimir, przyjrzysz się temu.
Catch a smile out there.
Od kółka, okej. Okej. Dobra, czyli nowy statek.
Wouldn't mind burning some helium out in the fringe instead of being here, you know?
Dobra. Czyli na pewno trzeba kupić statek, tak? Czekaj na pogrzeb, nie z tej ziemi. Doszli do celu, zdobądź statek z zasięgiem skoku grawitonowego 21 lat świetlnych. Okej. Różne. Moce będziemy zbierać, nie? Wydaje mi się. Dobra. Teraz to ja bym się udał do sklepu, bo chyba mam to sprzedać, nie? Mam? Ja wiem, czy mam. Sarah Walter i Barrett.
Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Bethesda. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time, how did you feel?
Widzę dźwięki, muzyka, trudno to opisać.
No, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel inside? What were your thoughts?
Jakby coś ciągnęło mnie przez galaktykę.
Oh my goodness. That must have been terrifying. When it comes to the artifacts, it never ceases to amaze me how the science, well, simply fails.
Na pewno istnieje jakieś racjonalne wytłumaczenie.
If there is, the artifacts are doing a heck of a job hiding it. The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. Quite the mystery.
To zdecydowanie wyglądało tak, jakby próbował się ze mną porozumieć.
Agreed. Unfortunately, there's no way that I know of to reply, and believe me, I've been trying to gather data on the damn things for years.
Sprawa musi być niesamowicie frustrująca.
Frustrating? No. Bewildering? Yes. It would be, oh, well, an explorer's dream to solve a mystery like this.
Razem dotrzemy do sedna tej tajemnicy.
I knew I picked the right person for the job. Look, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to talk, and for keeping an open mind. And I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time.
Dzięki, Sarah. Gdzie jest Barrett?
Why do you draw out the vowels of my name in such a prolonged manner?
It's like saying hey and your name at the same time. It's friendly.
No more
I don't
Starborn
see how
have
that would be
shown up.
friendly. My name is my name, and it should not be altered without my permission.
You know,
I need
hadn't
everyone
thought
looking
about
out
it
for
that
each
way,
other.
but that's entirely fair.
Did you have a question for me, or did you just want to attempt to say my name?
Listen, you risked your life to save me. I keep wondering if that made it harder to save Sam too. I've replayed those moments in my mind over and over, and you need to know that you did what a leader does. And if it had been me instead of him, I would feel at peace knowing that he made it.
To był trudny wybór. Nie możemy gdybać.
I know, but I can't help it. I don't know if you're ready to talk, or if you need 20 years to get to that point, or if you never want to talk about it again. But I just want you to know that if you do, I'm here for you.
Udało mi się pogodzić z moją decyzją.
I'm not sure that I am, but maybe in time that will change.
Cieszę się, że nie straciliśmy więcej ludzi.
Of course. Could have been so much worse. We are all constellation. When a star goes nova, it can destroy everything nearby, or it can nourish a new era of planets and life and everything that goes with it. The galaxy is littered with the deaths of so many brilliant, wonderful stars. But if stars never went nova, then we wouldn't be who we are now.
Co stanie się z Korą?
I don't know. We'll take care of her. I'm sure we will. We'll figure it out.
To nie powinno się stać żadna z tych rzeczy.
But it is happening. Or rather, it has happened. It is up to us to make sure it never happens again. Sam was my buddy. He was practical and goofy and a genuinely decent man. He would never want you to feel like this rotten situation was your fault. I promise you that.
Masz rację, musimy skupić się na prawdziwym problemie. Na łowcy.
Yes, we need to expect it and prepare. You know, we're fortunate. Constellation brought us all together and we're all better for it. If we're going to set things right, it's going to be because of that.
Dobra.
I need to inventory
You
all our
forget
equipment
how much you
and
take
other
for
odds and ends for damages.
Okej. Rozmawiaj z Walterem, no proszę.
We can pay to fix the damages, but, well, some things are irreplaceable.
To są cisze jedności.
Counter to everything I've said and believed before, I've caught myself wondering if we ever should have started this search. If this is all true, and I have it right, we've potentially started a chain of events that will create more of these Starborn. Or worse, enable the ones we've seen to become even stronger. I am not fond of either of those options. So maybe now we have no choice but to finish this journey before one of them does.
Ojejku, nie możemy się teraz zatrzymać, nie po tym wszystkim, co przeszliśmy.
I know. I've said as much before. Look, I don't like the idea of siding with either one of these groups. I'd much rather see someone from Constellation get there first. I trust any of us far more than these Starborn.
Masz dla mnie więcej pracy?
I want you to know I was very impressed with your work back on Neon.
Znając ciebie, to do czegoś prowadzi.
There's no fooling you. Don't worry, this is a much lower stake opportunity. My Star Yard's been having a little trouble getting our next project off the ground. I need someone capable and decisive to step in and steer it in the right direction. Interested?
Pewnie, wchodzę w to.
Love the enthusiasm. I knew there was a reason I picked you to help with this project. It's a new ship. We want to diversify our fleet. Now, I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out of the R&D phase. And frankly, I don't care. I just want someone, you, to go there and show them how it's done.
Możesz na mnie liczyć.
Excellent. I'll send word ahead to the project lead, Jules Degante, that you're taking point. They'll all be instructed to listen to you and follow your direction. I expect big things from you, so I'm excited to see what you manage to deliver. I don't believe you'll let me down.
Nice. A nuż będzie z tego przepis na jeszcze lepszy statek. Fajnie, dobra. Status misji drobne, za chwilkę. Poszukuję na Marsie łazika Opportunity. Dużo tu tego. Ogółem drobnostkami też chciałbym się zająć. Nie wiem jak frakcyjnymi, ale na pewno pierwszy kontakt. Na pewno jest tu dużo rzeczy, z którymi chciałbym się podjąć. Tabliczkę o tajnej placówce przeczytaj. Okej. Strefa wybuchu. Dużo tego. Moce trzeba podjąć. Dawaj. Podejmiemy moce, zrobimy zdanie dla Waltera. Będzie wesoło. Podoba mi się to. Naprawdę. Szokuje mnie, jaki postęp zrobiliśmy fabularny. Ale wciągnęło nas jak dobry odkurzacz. Ciekawe, czy chodzi o tę placówkę, czy o tamtą? Się zobaczę. Miałem do sklepu pójść. Trzeba w sumie amunicję kupić. Nie mam amunicji do pistoletów, których powinienem używać jak najczęściej. Mam dużo amunicji do innych broni, ale... Zresztą stoję średnio. Pistolet legendarny wybuchający jest fajny, ale jakoś go nie czuję. Jedno jest pewne. To tutaj. Najgorzej, że jest w środku. Muzyka wskazuje na to, że jest źle. Jest niebezpiecznie. Martwi mnie to jak cholera. Przynajmniej tutaj nie czeka. Dawaj, Astrana. Czego nie mogę tych mocy używać? Jasnowidzenie? Raczej nie. Ha. Tak. A, esencja zwiększa szybkość, okej, regeneracji. Bosko. No i dobra. Kolejna moc jest gdzie? Meridiani. 5. Taucent jest daleko chyba, nie? Tutaj. A gdyby tak, udać się na Cheyenne. Zaraz. Nie? To zaraz, to gdzie było? Laredo. Nie na Cheyenne? Cheyenne. A, widzicie. W mieście Akila. Chodzi o to, że tam jest statek, nie? Ja bym mógł zrobić ten też quest z tą dziewczynką. I ten statek by się załatwił. Nie, myślę, że to jest spoko pomysł. No i można by też opchnąć parę rzeczy. O proszę, dręk siłowy. Dobra. Tutaj.
You shouldn't got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Reaktor, zasięg 23 lata świetlne. No właśnie. 22, 30, twierdza jest super. Musimy się wzbogacić, co? Nie kupujmy tak na osła statku. Spróbujmy się wzbogacić. Chciałbym kupić twierdzę, nie?
I'm Annie Wilcox. You're new in town, aren't you? That means I'm gonna keep my eye on you.
Jesteś naprawdę... a miło cię poznać.
Is it? Or are you just saying that? See, I work for the Freestar Rangers. I'm the first ever Ranger Surveillance Assistant. And that's not some dumb made-up title. Ranger Emma Wilcox gave it to me. So it's official.
To twoja matka?
That's right. She's the Senior Ranger, which means she's in charge of me and all the other Rangers. Well, except Diego, because he's a Senior Ranger too. Oh, and the Marshal. He's in charge of all the Rangers.
Trzeba być naprawdę niezłym, by dostać taki tytuł.
I'm the best Ranger Surveillance Assistant that ever lived. Someday, I'll teach other kids the tricks of the trade. Gotta prepare the next generation, because I won't be here forever. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna be a law-abiding citizen? Or are you gonna be on my list?
Nie zamierzam przysporzyć ci kłopotów, jeśli o to pytasz.
That's the right answer. I just hope you mean it. Aquila City is just crawling with crime. It's everywhere. And it's up to us Rangers to do something about it.
And Ranger Surveillance Assistants.
Someone's stealing guns and stuff from Laredo Arms.
And none of the adults believe us.
So we're hoping, you know, you can help us break it all open.
Jestem do usług.
Emily was right about you. I was doing my ranger patrol one night, and there was a suspicious character casing Laredo Arms. I watched him as long as I could, but I had to rush home for bedtime. First thing in the morning, I came back and interrogated Justin Sneed. And he said they were tracking down an inventory discrepancy. I told him about the suspicious stranger, but Mr. Sneed didn't believe me.
To nie wygląda na przypadek.
Exactly! This case was too big for just one ranger, so I deputized Emily.
I'm an Assistant Ranger Surveillance Assistant.
Or, something like that. And we found out that the thief breaks in most nights, but like, really late. He's got his own key card. We just need to catch him. Security will believe you.
Zaraz, on ma kartę?
Emily caught him opening the side door one night. That's when we knew for sure we have an actual criminal here.
Zobaczę, co da się zrobić.
You're doing Aquila City a big service. Best I figure he's there around midnight. You need to wait for him to exit Laredo, then catch him red-handed. We need to bring him to justice.
Ale jaja. Dobra, gdzie jest Laredo Firearms? Nie ma gdzie wyrka, by się kimnąć?
I'm so screwed. What? Shit. Yeah?
Miał być o północy. A niech mnie, złodziej naprawdę istnieje.
Thief? I mean, no. Yes? Oh God. Oh God, no. Security.
Don't anybody move. Let's see. If it ain't the hero of Galbank. And who do we have here? Looks like you're carrying a lot of weapons for a nighttime stroll.
Hell, I give up.
Smart move. I got a tip something was going down tonight. Was little Annie actually right about all this?
Może zasługuje na prawdziwą odznakę.
Now that's a terrifying thought. I got it from here. Aquila City owes you again. And, thank Annie for me. Dear God, she's never gonna let us hear the end of this.
Zabrałem amunicję i kasę. Typ dużo nie miał. Ale hej. Teraz do Annie, która prawdopodobnie jest w łóżku i smacznie kima, nie? Tak śmiesznie, może śmiesznie kima, kto wie. Mówiłem, że to jest knajpa.
Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried to arrest me for public indecency.
Did you catch the thief? Tell me it worked.
Annie, you're supposed to be doing your homework.
Mom, I have to know. You got him right? Right?
Miałeś dobre przeczucie, Annie? Mamy złodzieja.
I knew it!
Annie L. Wilcox, what did you do?
I told you about it. You know the Laredo robberies? Well, we caught the thief.
Wait, so that's real?
Of course, Mom. I told you.
She's telling the truth. You're not pulling my leg, right?
Bez tych dziewczyn nie udałoby się złapać złodzieja.
Oh boy. Annie, we'll talk more about this later. But I'm proud of you. But you've got to be careful.
Yes, Mom. I'm gonna be the best stranger surveillance assistant ever.
Thank you for helping my girl and anything else involved. Take this. Lord preserve me.
Next time, security is gonna be serious.
Ura! Ktoś patrzy? Ktoś patrzy? Patrzy. Obiecałem sobie, że nakradnę tyle, że miał 500 000 i kupię ten nowy statek. Mam zamiar to właśnie zrobić. Tego dokonać. 6,86. W Nowej Atlantydzie będą mieli więcej, nie? Zabij cel. Zniszcz cel. Dawaj, stwórz połączenie towarowe. Aby dostarczyć towar. Zabijanie celów nieźle. Usuwanie nagrody za głowę, okej. Dobra, mamy zleconka do zabicia. Podoba mi się to. Rosie. Może nie krzesło. Tak sobie tu siedzę i myślę. Moglibyście zostawić kciuka w górę, nie? Nikomu by się krzywda nie stała.
Excuse me. Is your ship in need of a doctor? Or a botanist? I might be able to help.
Akcent jak to jest z Hogwartu, nie? W sensie te postaci często były takie akcenty mocne brytyjskie. Przydałby się lekarz.
Really? That's great. I'm looking forward to the adventure. I've never left the Keeler City before.
Masz tę robotę. 18 kafli. Negocjacja wynagrodzenia.
Oh. Let me think about that.
Kto wie, czy kiedykolwiek przytrafi się podobna oferta.
In my experience, the right offer is always worth waiting for.
Na pewno dojdziemy do porozumienia.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Wiem, że nie próbujesz mnie oszukać nic takiego.
Look, I'd like to help, but...
Wiem, że jeżeli będziesz w stanie, to mi pomożesz.
Yeah, I hope so.
To nie tylko praca, też okazja.
Yeah, I've heard of you. I do like working with the best. You seem like a trustworthy person. I'll work for what you're offering.
Na chwilę obecną nie trzeba.
Oh. Well, if you change your mind, you can always find me here. I'm happy to help.
Okej. No, niechże się pojawi napis w ukryciu. To Roz nie można okraść? Okej. No i...
Hello, this is Mrs. Whitmore's 6th grade class. We are having a problem and need help. Please respond. Requesting emergency assistance.
Dobra, to co? Chyba Nowa Atlantyda albo Neon, nie? Żeby jeszcze się obłowić. Tak mi się wydaje. Neon jest najbardziej taki szemrany, więc tam pewnie będzie kasy jak lodu.
Oh, thank you. The school district is supposed to do maintenance on the ships. But our grav drive's cracked and leaking helium-3. The ship can't jump right now. What's helium-3? Helium-3 is a stable isotope of helium that is used as fuel for grav drives, Tashi. What's a grav drive? You know what a grav drive is, or you should. You wrote a paper on it. I'm not sure Billy does know what a grav drive is. Class, please talk quietly amongst yourselves. This is important. Do you have any extra ship parts?
Powiedz, ile potrzebujecie.
Let me see. Mrs. Whitmore, who are you talking to? Is it a pirate? Pirates? There are pirates? What? No. No pirates. Everyone is safe.
Należy do konstelacji.
Holy smokes! Constellation! The Explorers? That is so cool! In space you can encounter all sorts of fascinating people. Now, everyone, settle down. The driver said ship parts should be sufficient for us to repair our ship.
Przykro mi, nie mam zbędnych części.
Understood. Well, I hope you have a better day than I'm having.
Oh man. Chciałem pomóc. Nie wyszło. Okej. Odbierz nagrodę. Ląduj. Ciężka impreza będzie. Aż te arty są piękne. My już tu byliśmy. Wiecie o tym? Ciekawe, czy są w środku, czy na zewnątrz? Kurde. Piętro. I trzeba się hilnąć. Nie! Szlak. No wiesz co? Zapomnij. To nie było łatwe. No, uwielbiam takie misje. Dobra. Ja już tu byłem kiedyś, nie? Już tu kiedyś byłem. Kurde, szkoda, że cyfrychów nie mam, nie? Czy wy widzicie, jak ja stoję z HP? Stoję fatalnie. Na razie jednak chodźmy do mapy. Straudeklund. Dla Waltera zrobimy kościora. Nie wywołujemy ich?
If you're looking for the cutting edge of starship design, you've arrived. Welcome to Starfield.
Pięknie. Dokuj. Wstań. Mam nadzieję, że mają tu jakiegoś sprzedawcę na tej stoczni, kogoś, kto będzie mógł mi opchnąć rzeczy. Albo że mają cyfrychy.
Stroud, and on behalf of Stroud
Habershaw's in the showroom if you're ready to buy.
In our new state-of-the-art Star Yard, we are
Stroud Eklund may be new, but it has allowed us to learn from the others.
That are
You have a good day.
out of this world. You've seen the rest. It's time you try a Stroud Eklund.
Mamy to.
Everything's so new here.
Nic nie macie. Dobra. Gadaj.
A pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the premier Star Yard in the settled systems. We may be new, but I think you'll see why everyone's talking about us.
Wasza stocznia wygląda imponująco.
Thank you. So, what sort of ship are you looking for?
Obejrzyjmy twoje statki.
Let's get you a new ship.
Privateer. 146 000. Conqueror, o kurde. A jaki ma mały zasięg. To po cholerę mu tyle paliwa, skoro ma taki zasięg mały. Warwolf. Fajny jest ten Privateer. Poszukamy. Prawie mnie stać.
Havershaw can help you if you need anything.
Deimos or Stroud Eklund?
Dobra. Tam się kłótnie odbywają.
It's something we could easily build. And I'm sure the number crunchers could make it turn a tidy profit.
Oh, this must be Walter's consultant friend. Please, come join us. We've been waiting for you. Hi there. Hello.
Przychodzę porozmawiać o nowym projekcie statku.
You must be Walter's colleague. He informed me that you'd be taking charge of Project Kepler despite the fact that we have a fully dedicated R&D staff already assigned to it. But that's okay. I'm sure that even though you have virtually no experience with this, you'll do a great job.
Szczerze mówiąc, nie wiem, dlaczego Walter powierzył mi to zadanie.
Great! That's great. Cool. Well, since we have no other choice, let's get to it, shall we?
Oof, that is not a good sign.
As you probably know, we're tasked with coming up with Stroud Eklund's next hit starship. But we have budget concerns, market research to finish, and we can't seem to agree on a design. So I guess Walter sent you to resolve these issues. Have at it.
Chyba rozumiem, mogę zaczynać.
Okay, good. So, before we can do anything, we need to resolve the budget issue. We were charged with building the newest, hottest ship on the market, which won't be possible unless we petition the board for more money. So we have two new budget proposals. One will allow us to build what I consider to be a very sensible ship, but we'll have to make some tough design cuts. The other will allow us much more flexibility to put whatever we want into the ship. It's what I call the kitchen sink proposal. I don't love it, but it'll be next to impossible to approve. What should we go with?
Wybierzmy miszmasz. Większy budżet.
I was afraid you'd say that. Look, I'm the one who has to go to the board with this proposal, so before I can convince them this is going to be worth it, you're going to need to convince me.
Perswazja.
Well, I'm all ears because it's going to take a miracle to convince them.
Przemyśl, okej. Wspaniale przewodzisz, słuchasz pomysłów.
Well, there's always room for personal improvement, I suppose.
Możemy sobie jakieś tempo, okej. Nie musimy wykorzystać całego budżetu, poszerza on po prostu nasze możliwości.
I hadn't considered it that way. It gives us some wiggle room if we need to try some things, and if we come in way under budget, it'll look good.
Przemyśl to, proszę.
Maybe. I won't rule it out. Okay, I think you made some good points. I'll go to the board with the kitchen sink proposal and get that approved. Great, that's one problem solved. I'll go forward with that budget proposal and we can move on. Next, we need to gather some market data. The best way to do this is to outfit your ship with some sensors and take it through some real-world scenarios so we can make more informed design decisions.
Powiedz, co mam zrobić.
Great! Just pick up a mission or two at the mission board and proceed like you normally would. We'll collect the data when you return. If you take on a variety of missions, we can build a ship to handle a variety of scenarios. But if you just fly one mission, we can build a more focused ship. It's up to you. In the meantime, you might also want to talk with the team, get to know them, give feedback on their proposals, etc. Good luck out there.
Wesoło, propozycję zespołu ocenimy. Ta pani widzę już kima, ma w dupie ten pomysł. O kurde, będzie wesoło. Możemy tu ukraść rzeczy? Możemy. Dobra, to pogadajmy najpierw z całą ekipą, co?
Well, we're making progress now, I guess.
You know, I have designed spacecraft for over 10 years. So, you must have really impressed Walter for him to give you this project. Or maybe it's a bit of nepotism. Never mind that. Perhaps he sees in you what he sees in me.
Jules poprosiła mnie o ocenienie twojego projektu statku, opowiedz mi o nim.
Ah, yes. At least you may be more open to my ideas than my colleagues. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Imagine a luxury craft designed for the most discerning of tastes. Every feature designed for comfort and peace of mind. High-end performance, precision engineering, a spacecraft for those who wish to be seen. This will be the most elite personal craft on the market.
Powinieneś go trochę doszlifować.
I think I understand what you mean. It is not enough to say it's a high-end luxury ship. Who is flying this ship? Where do they go? What is their story? And why do they crave such attention? Oh, thank you. I will think on this and improve on my proposal.
Wspomniałeś o sprzedawaniu statków celebrytom. Dlaczego takie ważne?
2 words. Conspicuous consumption. Are you familiar with this concept?
Tak, chyba rozumiem, co masz na myśli.
Of course you do. I'm glad you understand. Imagine someone like Borealis stepping out of one of our shining luxury ships. Everyone would want to look that cool. Not only would I have the chance to work on a dream ship, but that kind of exposure is guaranteed to sell it.
Co się dzieje, Frank? Dlaczego masz takie defensywne nastawienie do swojego projektu?
Because I am the lead designer on the project. It is literally my job to design it. It is frustrating because I keep getting pushback. And Jules has this idea that we will make a better product by designing it all together. Since everyone has equal say, it led us to a standstill. It was much easier before.
Dlaczego tu pracujesz, skoro nie podobają ci ich metody?
Just because I do not like how corporate we have become doesn't mean I don't like getting paid. Besides, with every successful ship I design, I believe I can influence the company to shift away from typical corporate bullshit and back to taking risks by pursuing art and innovation. Then again, here we are. Yeah, see you.
I know.
Hi. Need something?
Tak, mam podzielić się z tobą uwagami o twojej propozycji projektu.
Oh, you really want to hear my ideas? I mean, I have an idea, but it's not that great. I'm not even a designer or anything. So, I was thinking that we could really use a recreational craft in our fleet. But not like super luxurious like our Adonis pleasure yacht, something marketed more towards families. Something Mom and Dad could pack up and take the kids on vacation. You probably think that's stupid, right?
Rekreacyjny statek to świetny pomysł, wyjątkowy, rozrywkowy.
Oh, really? Wow, I am... Thank you. I'm really glad I told you about it. Well, if we end up making it, I swear I'll work up a hell of an ad campaign for it.
Więc jak to jest pracować w marketingu takiego producenta statków?
It's interesting. I'm new, and I've never done anything like this before coming here. Marketing for ships, specifically, that is. There are so many things to think of for different demographics, like style, features, cost, and all that. And you also need to think about offensive and defensive capabilities, because space is dangerous, and people need to feel like the ship they're buying is safe.
Wspomniałeś, że jesteś tu nowa. Czym zajmowałaś się wcześniej?
Yeah, I've only been here for a few months. I did a little marketing for Chunks before this, but it was really more of an internship. Ships are like totally different than that. I applied for the job here on a whim because I thought it'd be fun. I never expected to be hired.
Lubisz tu pracować?
So far I do, but just between you and me, I feel like I'm in a little over my head. I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. But my bosses really seem to like my work, so I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm doing something right.
I still feel weird pitching ideas to people who have been at this for so much longer than I have. Catch you around.
I'm wondering if we need another chef in the kitchen. Then again, I hear Walter brought you in to finally make a decision around here.
Cieszę się, że mogę się przydać.
Good. Just so long as you don't push us to make anything too nutty. I think your decisiveness will put us back on the right track. Speaking of which, I think my plan will get us where we need to be as quickly and efficiently as possible. It's simple, no frills, and most importantly, won't cause me any major headaches on the engineering side.
Brzmi jak sukces dla zespołu, mów dalej.
It's truth, and we need it. The others believe we need to think big and innovate. Reality is, we just need to do what we do better than anyone else. So I'm thinking, there's loads of fighters. No sense in mucking about with that again. And we've already got one of the best luxury liners in the biz. What I figure is, the cargo running business is booming, and no one's quite built a personal craft like that to serve the working class folk. Nothing fancy, no frills. Just a simple, sturdy, inexpensive ship with cargo room up the wazoo and make it so easy my cousin's little moppet could fly it.
Może mógłbyś opowiedzieć o tym z większą werwą?
Yes. Of course. Zhuzh it up, just enough to disappoint me even more when we ultimately end up choosing something ridiculous. Thanks.
Co sądzisz o Straudzie Eklundzie?
I assume you mean the company and not the people. Because even if I didn't already think so, I'd tell you that both Walter and Issa are great. The company's still kind of young as far as Star Yards go, but it seems to be going in the right direction, despite what it may look like. I've been doing this for a while at other Star Yards, and so far, we're avoiding a lot of the mistakes some of the older corps have made.
Lubisz brać udział w pracach badawczo-rozwojowych?
Nope. Not really. I like to think I don't have the ego for it. I've got nothing to prove, and I don't rightly care to make my mark on the industry. But all I want to do is build the best damn starships I can, and not get bogged down with all the excess particulars. But upper management loves the work I do, and they wouldn't let me say no to this. I guess they needed someone to keep everyone's heads out of the clouds, so here I am.
Więc jesteś tu kimś w rodzaju głównego inżyniera.
Yeah, that's me, innit? Been here since the start of the company. Done engineering for going on 30 years total. But I keep telling them, it's senior, not lead engineer. I've got no interest in being lead. Too much management. Not enough tactile work. And yet here I am. Resigned to my fate on the R&D team.
Ciekawe, bo jak na razie najbardziej dochodowy wydaje się projekt tej pani, który kierowany jest do rodzin. No bo w sumie pracownicy klasy robotniczej raczej pracują na statkach grupowo, nie? Albo jako zlecenie, nie? Tak tutaj luksusowe, no ona mówiła już, czy on mówił, że już luksusowe mają, nie? Ciekawe.
So, you're Walter's friend. I know he chose you to head this project as some sort of favor. Honestly, as senior technical designer, I was hoping to receive that honor, but there's always next time. Regardless, I'm excited to help you out. Do you have any experience building spaceships?
Pracowałeś trochę na statkach.
Good. We were worried you knew nothing and this would be a complete disaster. As long as you are willing to listen to us, we may still avoid that outcome. Now, I know you've been asked to give feedback on our design proposals. Would you care for a brief synopsis of mine?
Tak, opowiedz mi, jak sobie wyobrażasz ten statek.
Of course. But first, let me ask you this. What pilot demographic is currently being underserved by the current starship market?
Komercyjnych poszukiwaczy, piratów, odkrywców, prywatnych szoferów. Piratów.
No. Even if it were legal to support piracy, I feel as if expecting pirates to pay for anything is a foolish endeavor. My idea is a little less conventional. I believe we should invest in making a dedicated exploration ship, marketed toward citizen scientists. Sure, we and other manufacturers have lines of exploration ships, but none built with the average consumer in mind. It's my hope that we can jumpstart a new era of affordable, accessible space exploration, fueled by ordinary people like you and me.
Kupuję, to świetny pomysł.
Thanks. Let me tell you, we would not regret going with my idea. This is a chance to do something that will truly inspire future generations.
Na czym polega twoja praca?
Well, as a senior designer, I'm trusted to work on some pretty important features on these ships. Most of my work is on the technical features, designing them to be more user-friendly. Computer systems like navigation, targeting, you name it. It may not be as glamorous as what Frank does, but without me, these ships would be almost impossible for the average consumer to actually use.
Co sądzisz o firmie?
Why do I feel like answering this could be a trap coming from someone who was sent here by Walter to step in and take over our project? It's not like I have anything to hide. I used to think working for a super wealthy corporation would be terrible, but honestly, it's pretty great. They've been good to me, and the stability is way better than any startup. I've had opportunities I wouldn't have anywhere else, so yeah, pretty great.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Bye.
This is going great. Just fantastic.
Jeśli chcesz, ocenię twoją propozycję projektu.
Oh, yes, I actually do have a proposal. I wasn't really expecting you to give me feedback, but why not, I guess. I'd like to see us branch out a bit more in the starfighter market. Bounty hunting and mercenary work are both big these days, especially among the hard-blooded Freestars.
Podoba mi się brzmieć jak przepis na sukces firmy.
Wonderful. Thank you. I'm hoping when the time comes, I'll be able to convince the others that's what we should go with.
Okej. Ukończ misję.
Lots of work to do, but we'll get through it, don't worry.
No dobra. Bum. Pokaż na mapie, ustal kurs. Korsarz piratów. Myślicie, że to jest misja po prostu? I tyle? Dobra, dawaj. 20 układów gwiezdnych. O proszę. Ląduj. Pirata musimy zabić i zobaczymy, czy zaliczy wtedy też questa na tym statku. Ha! To ciekawe. Okej. To nie żyje? Nice. 7 nabojów mi zostało. Smutne. Sorka. Putą? Smaczne putą? To jednocześnie żarcie, jednocześnie przekleństwo po francusku chyba, nie? Tyk, dobra. Po cholerę tam wylądował. Się przekonamy. No tak. O, niech to szlak. No co jest? Nie! Gdzie twój kumpel? Podejmę. Podejmę. Poszukiwanie pojemników to jedna z moich misji. Co by w nich nie było, coś muszę podnieść. Czy tam wyglądają czyjeś nogi? Chyba tak. Dobra, wbijamy. A propos pojemników. Cyfry tu nie leżą, nie? Nie. Puszczone laboratorium biotyczne. W takowym jeszcze nie byłem. Wydawało mi się, że ktoś niewidzialny obok mnie był. Mam nadzieję, że to nie była stranin. Raczej nie. Cinko. To bolało. Nie wiedziałem, że podejdzie. Pojemniczki biedne. Klucz do biura. Nice. Beowulf. No proszę. Jak staroangielskim. Beowulf. Tu mogę wejść. Dobra. Cyfrychów jak nie było, tak nie ma. A szkoda. Chunks. Dobra. Tu jeszcze możemy wejść. Można by sprzedać. Jak ja tam stoję z wagą? Nie najgorzej. Do opchnięcia pójdzie. Dzień dobry. Tam jest wróg chyba, nie? Tu z kolei nic ciekawego. Trochę kredytów. Pojemniki do przeszukania. Zawsze to wyzwanie zrobione. To jest śluza, okej. O kurde. Dobra. To ja bym zrobił tak. O właśnie. Niedobrze. Oj, nie to. Bardzo niedobrze. Bardzo mocno bije, nie wiem czemu. Dobra, zróbmy tak. Bum. Kodama, nie, to jest Kodama, ale biorę. Proszę. No i okej. Wytłuczeni. Niezły plecak. Sztucer. Sprzeda się. Co my tu mamy? Ręczniki. Strój laboratoryjny. Przyjaciel Welby bierzemy. No i dobra. To było na tyle. Przynajmniej w tym pomieszczeniu. Trochę szmal, co tu jest? Kredycik. No dobra. Słabo ze zdrowiem, trzeba coś pożreć, nie? Dobra. Nażarte, najedzone. To wszystko, nie? Pardon. Tak. Tu zostaną... Nie, to trzeba te dwa odciąć i wtedy to zostanie tu. Dobra, ojejku. Nice. Sprzeda się. Cóż mi pozostało, jak nie sprzedasz, nie? No dobra. To było na tyle. Na tyle. Dobra. To się trudno, jedzie się dalej. Mówię się trudno, nie jedzie się dalej. Jeszcze mamy tu jego mościa do odwiedzenia, który wylądował. Tu szliśmy, tak. Tam wylądował. Zobaczymy, o co chodzi. Oh my fucking god. Dobra, tu mi się przyda parę rzeczy. Tu mi się przyda to i zapis gry. Okej, mocno biją. O kierwa. To jeden. Drugi. Dobra, i teraz healnąć się. Teraz kruszty jesteśmy. Idziemy w bojowe i punkciki. No dawaj go, dawaj go, dawaj go, dawaj go. Mamy to. Ich 3 czy 2 zostało? Dobra. Cholera. Jeden został. Holy shit, jak fajnie. Już? Niedostępne. Mówisz. A to czemu? Wracamy do Jules w takim razie.
I'd like to believe that you can help my team work well with each other again, but we'll see.
Mam dla ciebie wyniki badań rynku, możemy przejść dalej.
Ah, so you just did the one passenger mission. Well, seems like you handled it pretty well. Anyway, the data you collected will help us focus our ship design and cater towards certain pilots. Now we just need to solve our interpersonal issues so we can agree on a design. Easy, right?
Nie martw się, dopilnuję, by wszyscy się dogadali.
You seem awfully confident for someone who doesn't know how long we've been dealing with this. I've tried everything I can think of besides some sort of hokey team building exercise. So, what do you think you can do differently?
Na uczciwej będzie, jeśli każdy coś odpuści.
I can't believe I didn't think of that. It's fair. Everyone goes around the table and makes a cut. That way no one feels like they're the only one being asked to compromise. This should drive us towards a more focused design. And since Walter asked you to take the lead on this, I don't have to be the villain here. So you're sure about this?
Tak, przygotujmy się na kompromis.
Great! Let's get ready to disappoint everyone equally. Well, here goes nothing. Okay, everyone. Our friend here, remember, not me, has decided in order to move forward, we're going to go around the table and everyone is going to give up one major aspect of your design. It's the fairest way to do this, and ultimately, I think it's going to make our collective design choices a lot easier. Who wants to start? Okay, fine. I'll go first. I'm willing to cut some of the included hardpoints. It'll mean less firepower, but the consumer can still add them afterwards, I suppose.
You're looking at me, huh? I guess that means you want me to go. Oh, look, I'll be easy. You know I wasn't looking for anything fancy, but if I've got to make cuts, we can reduce some of the cargo bays.
I guess we can cut some of the extra sensors and data collection equipment? As long as this thing can still make it to deep space and back with no problem, I'll be happy.
I'd be willing to give up some of the passenger space, maybe. Yeah, that should be okay.
Frank?
Okay, fine, you win. I'll cut out some of the luxury designs and features. All that gold trim was going to be tacky anyway.
Well then, that wasn't so bad. I feel much more confident we can actually build this thing. We're all super glad you're here, right, everyone?
Skoro już jesteśmy odblokowani, powiedzmy o statku, który tworzymy.
Based on the decisions you made, it looks like we're going to end up with a very reasonable ship design. I have no worries about the feasibility of manufacturing and selling it.
To znaczy, się jeszcze mogę jakoś pomóc.
Now that we've addressed all our issues, we can move forward, finalize the design, and get this into production pretty quickly. If you could do us a favor and let Walter know that we're back on track, I'm sure he'll be thrilled. Thanks for your help.
Poznanie z Walterem, okej, da radę zrobić. Da radę zrobić. Dotarliśmy. Dokończmy temat z Walterem, z Sarą trzeba pogadać.
To think the lodge turned into a battlefield.
Udało się rozkręcić twój projekt nowego statku.
Good to hear. I figured as much. See, I just finished looking over the final design they sent over before you arrived. I've got to say I'm impressed with it. It's a bit safe, but also an elegant evolution of our past designs. I think it's going to be a great addition to our fleet. I'll be happy to make it my new personal ship. Additionally, I want you to have one of the first off the assembly line for all of your hard work. Feel free to pick it up at the Star Yard. Thanks again.
Oszczędziliśmy na statku. No proszę.
Forgive me for pulling you aside again, but, well, there's so much to process right now. The emissary, the hunter, the unity, an entire multiverse. I can't even begin to wrap my head around it all.
Weź głęboki wdech i porozmawiaj ze mną.
I don't know where to begin. The fact that we are the origin of the Starborn. Humans literally reborn by entering the Unity. The same, yet different. It's unbelievable. I feel like most of the knowledge we've amassed in the last few centuries about the universe has just been made obsolete.
To dzięki wiedzy dotarliśmy do tego punktu w historii.
Yes, that's exactly right. Humans are clearly a victim of their own success. We've been pushing further and further outwards from our home, when we should have spent more time being prepared for the consequences. Our current problem relates closely to the nature of humans as a species. This rushed curiosity has led us to enter the Unity and become Starborn.
Ludzka natura zdecydowanie ponosi tu winę.
Yes, and look what it's cost us. Here we are, caught in the middle of some sort of needlessly violent crusade between the hunter and the emissary. You'd think that a technologically advanced society would have evolved past petty squabbling over something like the artifacts. It almost makes me wonder if entering the Unity has done them more harm than good.
Okej, podejrzewam, że chcesz mnie w ten sposób powstrzymać przed wejściem do jedności.
No, that's not it at all. When you pass into whatever lies beyond, we don't know what will become of you. Will you remember your life as you knew it? Will the hunger to collect the artifacts consume your life like it's clearly consumed the Starborn?
Pozwoliłbyś tym pytaniom powstrzymać się przed wejściem do jedności?
Of course not. I am and always will be an explorer at heart. My concern is how fundamental the change will be to ourselves as people. We don't even know if you'll remember anything about this conversation. I'm worried what that will mean between us.
Troska końcowa jak na osobę, której życie skupia się na eksploracji.
This goes well beyond the boundaries of simple exploration. As the chair of Constellation, I want all of us to have this opportunity to explore the Unity. It would be the pinnacle exploration of our lives. However, after we enter the Unity, we'll likely evolve. You and I, as we stand here right now, will essentially cease to exist. You're a respected colleague, and I wouldn't want to lose you.
Jeśli naprawdę cenisz naszą współpracę, możesz mi zaufać, że podejmę właściwą decyzję.
Yes, of course. Of course. Listen, I realize nothing that I say is ever going to change your mind or diminish the enticement of this incredible opportunity. All I ask is that you research the facts before you blindly stumble off into the unknown.
Tak zrobię, obiecuję.
Thank you. Well, I suppose I've ruined the moment again, haven't I? I'm getting quite good at that lately. I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing. Just think what we discussed. I know I will.
Super. Naprawdę lubię te rozmowy. One bardzo dużo wnoszą, serio.
No more Starborn have shown up.
W każdym razie, moi drodzy, zrobiliśmy ogromny postęp. Ja mam nadzieję, że odcinek się wam podobał. Jeżeli tak, proszę pamiętajcie o kciuku w górę i subskrypcji, dzwoneczku, wtedy żaden was nie ominie. A w tym odcinku ode mnie to tyle. Mam nadzieję, że się wam podobało. Pamiętajcie, że moje odcinki powstają dzięki wsparciu patronów z Patronite'a. Link do niego macie na ekranie i poniżej. Moją stronkę, na której są top listy, mojego Instagrama, Facebooka i wszystkie inne fajne miejsca znajdziecie oczywiście w opisie. No i raz jeszcze pamiętajcie o kciuku w górę, bo to nic nie kosztuje, a bardzo wspiera kanał. Dzięki za uwagę, moi drodzy, i do miłego usłyszenia.